a little bit of this dance. Alright, how many people in the crowd know me? Alright, for those who don't know me, my name is Ruben Cabrera. A person who barely knows me might describe me as quiet, shy, reserved, kind of nerdy. On the contrary, a person who knows me better would probably say music is actually kind of funny. A person who knows me pretty well would add on that I'm genuine, passionate, and smart. Side note, I got most of these adjectives from friends I asked on Facebook. I'm not trying to auction myself up to the highest bidder here.
Got jokes?
I'm just saying that despite first impressions, there's always more than meets the eye when it comes to people. Like for those of you that really know me, did you know that I dance? Did you know that I sing? Did you know that I can damo?
The hype
you know
is
any
real.
embarrassing stories of me? Like the one time I tried to cover up a fart with a cough, but I ended up farting after my cough? It was pretty embarrassing. But for those people, I asked, do you really know me? Like, did you know that I'm a very insecure person when it comes to everything I do? Did you know that I hate the way I look, the way I dance and sing? Did you know that whenever I look in the mirror, I hate what I see? Did you know that for months, I used to cry myself to sleep? Did you know that I used to cut myself? Did you know that last year, I tried to end my own life? Probably not. Like I said, there's more than meets the eye. You might be shocked at hearing this about me, but this is common with people who have suicidal tendencies. They tend to keep everything inside and tell no one. They're drowning in thoughts of wanting to kill themselves and insecurities. Every situation is different, but this is my story. So let me just tell you guys how, like the breakdown of my thoughts when I was going through this period of time. Keep in mind these thoughts may seem irrational and distorted, especially to you guys outsiders, but to me, it made perfect sense. It feels like you're drowning in an ocean. Every single step is spent gasping for air and fighting to get to the top, but in an instant you're thrown back to the bottom. You try again and again and again, but you end up in the same place. You feel like there's no hope. You scream out for help, but no one hears you. You scream as loud as you can. No words come out. People ask if you're okay, and you want to tell them everything going on in your head, but you can only summon the strength to smile and say, I'm fine. What a fat lie. You're all alone. You could be in a room full of people and still feel so alone. You think they hate you. No, you know they hate you. You're just a loser to them, a nobody. Because who would appreciate you? You're worthless, absolutely pathetic. All those compliments they give you, they're lies. All of them. You suck at dancing. Why do you even bother? You don't look good today. You're as hideous as ever. They aren't laughing at your jokes. They're laughing at you. Any attention they give you is just pity. They don't care. They never did. People that claim they care, the ones that actually make you feel better, slowly disappear. At first you're frustrated at them. Why did you leave me all alone? I needed you. But then you realize it was your fault. It was your fault they left. Maybe they did actually care and you pushed them away, like you always do. Always F up. Maybe if you weren't such a freak, they would have stayed. You start blaming yourself irrationally. Maybe if you had been nice to that person, they wouldn't have left. Maybe if you had been swoller or better looking, that guy or girl wouldn't have left. Maybe if you had just been good enough, but you're not. You tried desperately for them to stay. You begged. You pleaded. I'm sorry. Please don't go. I'm sorry I'm like this. I wish I wasn't like this. I'm trying to get better. Believe me, I am. I didn't mean to push you away. Just please, don't leave. But they all leave. Everyone leaves. All you have left is yourself, but the worst part is nobody hates you more than you. You're the reason they left. You make yourself sick, you freak. You know how everyone tries to motivate themselves while they're working out? They have a little voice in their head that says, you can do it, keep going. I have a little voice in my head that says, you suck. Why don't you just die already? Eventually you get tired of it. You just want to give in. You just want to quit. Let the ocean take you, because it'll be easier. It'll be so much easier if it all just ended. You can only fight and stay strong for so long. You just want to escape from the pain and loneliness, because no one would care if you were gone. No one would cry at the news of your death. No tears would be shed. Not one. In fact, things would probably be better when you're gone. It gets to the point where you think if a car was speeding towards you, you wouldn't really want to move out of the way. So you start off small. Stop eating. Stop taking care of yourself. For 2 months, I only ate 1 meal a day, went to maybe 2 classes a week, and slept all day. Because sleeping is my best escape. You escape all the pain. You just don't want to wake up. God, just sleep forever. Then it gets worse, and worse, and worse. And no one knows. You're not telling anyone. I'm just going to give a quick story of what happened and end it. Okay. One day, I rushed back to my dorm. I threw my stuff on the ground, and I broke down. For no reason. I just didn't want to live anymore. I felt numb and empty inside. I didn't want to be here anymore. I could hardly breathe because of crying so much. Then I finally made a decision. It's time to end it. I've spent nights planning. I deleted my Facebook, Twitter, slowly started saying goodbye to everyone, very subtly, so they wouldn't notice. Slowly disappeared. Then, all of a sudden, I looked down at my wrist, and it was patterned in scars and cuts and blood. It's messed up, but it felt relieving. I deserved it. All this pain, I deserved it. So which way should I take? Bleed out? Pills? Hang myself? I don't know. I couldn't decide. I kept crying and crying. No one was there to help. Because no one cares. Crying and crying. I felt the cold steel of the blade on my neck. This is it. Do it. Next thing I know, I just remember waking up. I was alive. Why? The pain would have went away. Then, just stopped to think for a second. I almost quit. I almost ended all of it. No more friends, family, school, dance, no more nothing. No more Ruben. Gone. But I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm still here. I still have my friends, I still have my family, school, dance, so much more. I have everything still. My advice to anyone struggling with suicidal thoughts is a quote my friend once told me. Fight for a better life. It's hard. Oh, believe me, I know it's hard. Till this day, it's an ongoing process. I still fight and struggle every day to not let those thoughts win. Everyone deserves happiness. Everyone deserves life. Life will go on. I promise you, so will you. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Thank you.